turn the camera around. That would make a good start. And to put the clip in properly. Welcome to my impromptu get ready with me / makeup of the day, guys. Okay, we're doing skincare first. And I'm not going to show you what I'm using. Not because I don't want to show you what I'm using. Oh, this, I don't know if I've got an allergic reaction to this skincare. Because that there is what happened last time. Except it was bigger last time than that. And I thought it was summer that did it. Because obviously you've got a lot of bugs flying around in the summer. But it just could be the fact that this skincare has got watermelon, and when I say it's got watermelon inside it, it's heavily scented of watermelon. Or I could just have a little spot there, you know, I mean, it does happen. Yeah, the plan wasn't to go live today, it was to go and do a longer form content video, but I'm going to do that after this video. Just wanted to get the makeup on, and I thought let's do it together. So my live streams have changed. I was only going to do Mondays and Fridays, but I've decided to do Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. And I know it's not one of those days today. Somebody came in and they've gone. I don't know what people expect when they see the title of a video. Get ready with me is just that. Especially when they see that I'm a makeup channel. Right, then I'm going to go in with some day cream. Again, I can't tell you what they are because the video's not out yet. But day cream's day cream, right? Hi, Roberta. This smells lovely though. Hi, Bryce. It's very thin. It's a very thin formula. And to look at it, you would think it's thick. So in a couple of days, if I want to use this on camera, I can. But for now, I can't actually show you what I'm using because I did a first impressions with the skincare yesterday in a longer form content. So that will go out very, very soon in the next couple of days. Right, and then I've got, I can tell you, the Radiance face drops. So I'm going to put, it's like a serum. I've done 3 pumps of that. It's very, very thin. And then we can get to makeup in a minute. You don't have to do all these steps. You don't even have to use a serum if you don't want to. But I would recommend a day cream just because it moisturises the skin, or a moisturising primer, which we'll get to in a minute. Because my primer that I'm using at the moment is just like a day cream. I don't even need to use day cream if I don't want, because the primer is really, really, it's just really moisturising. Right, I can show you these products. So we've got the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Blurring Serum. I don't know if you can get hold of this if you live anywhere else but the UK. We can't normally get hold of CoverGirl in the UK. Sorry guys, I needed a drink. So I got this, and I've managed to get other products from CoverGirl, from TJ Hughes. I keep getting mixed up with TJ Hughes and TK Maxx. So let's put some on. Ignore how red my eyes are. Normally I'm red on the eyelids here, but I look like I've been crying. I haven't been crying. I'm completely fine, guys. I've not slept well, so that could be it. Yeah, so it's a blurring primer, this. Hi, Ben. You're from the UK, aren't you? I feel like people from the UK address each other as mate or love. And then people from the US, or in some parts of the US, call me mom. And I'm like, don't call me that, I'm not my mother. I'm just going to put that palette in there, I don't need it yet. Yep, thought so. Hi, Stephanie. Right, that can go in there for now. Right, so first of all, I'm going to go in with something. I like to use this. Well, one of each, really. Sometimes I go in with the PS Strobing highlighter cream. And I used that yesterday, so I'm not going to use it today. And sometimes I'll go in with a New Look Glow highlighter stick. And what this does is, before you put your foundation on, if you use something like this, it will just give you glowy skin. So if you don't like a glowy base, don't use this step. And there's literally none left, hardly. I'll put some on the nose. Yeah, true, mate. Hi, Sundas. Are you a makeup artist? I'm studying to do that. I've got a makeup course that I'm following, which I'm doing quite well in. I don't think I want to do it professionally though, Ben. I feel like I just want to take the tips that I'm learning from the makeup course and bring them to YouTube. So I don't think I'd like to, I know how to do wedding makeup. I don't think I'd like to work on brides because, oh my gosh, they can be bridezillas. And they can be bridezillas on their special day. I don't have an issue with that. What I have an issue with is them taking it out on me. Hi, Alicia. I feel like there's some people in here today. Let me know if you've ever seen my face before. I feel like there's some new people in here. Yeah, take it slow. Right, so foundation now then. This isn't really a foundation. So after I put some like glowy product on, I will do my foundation. This is more of a skin tint. So it's the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydra Glow Tinted Glow Hydrator. Quite the mouthful, I know. I don't like it. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm using it just because it's in the project pan. So what a project pan is when you use your makeup up, that's basically what it is. You take specific products and you use those products up as fast as you can just to get them out of your makeup collection. And it could be ones that are going old or ones that you really don't like. And in my case, it's both. It's older, the skin tint, and I don't like it. I'm going to put some of this on my sponge first though. This is nearly all gone. So this is quite nice. This Face Facts Vitamin C Facial Mist. Have I missed any comments? Oh, you know, are you, Alicia? Well, welcome. Try and take it slow and steady and then maybe become a famous makeup artist though, mate. I don't think I'll ever be famous. I'm not famous on this platform, on YouTube. I don't think I'd like it. So where I live is not that big. It's not that big of a place. It is a city, but it's not that big of a place. If I was to go into Primark, for example, and somebody recognised me, I'd be embarrassed. If someone said, oh, makeup tutorials with Andrea, I'm like, no. Because I wouldn't know where to look. My mum would just be laughing. Right, I'm just blending this in now. Honestly. I mean, a lot of people do YouTube, don't they, for recognition, making money. I mean, I am monetized, but I don't make that much money off it. And that's not why I came over to YouTube in the first place. I came over to YouTube to build a community. And there is quite a big community here. I've made a lot of friends from YouTube. Like my 2 best friends I've made by being on here. I would like to meet them one day. They just live so far away. One lives in Canada and the other lives in Australia. So it's a bit difficult, isn't it? And also flying on my own as well to go and visit them. I think I'd be really, really scared with everything that's going on in the world now. A 21-year-old woman, I always have to do this here just because it's a bit dry, in the UK. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know if she knew him. He's been arrested. No, she wasn't 21, he was 21. I can't remember her age. He put a knife in her neck, and that is just... I just don't know what's wrong with people, I really don't. The UK is getting to the point where I'm scared to walk out of my front door because I do go out in the evenings. I go to my mum. She lives about 6-8 minutes away from where I live, so it's not far. But then when I'm coming home, when I'm going to my mum's and coming home from my mum's, I've got to walk past this park, which isn't a big park, but it's got a lot of trees and whatnot. I need a drink. Watch out of roadmans, though they are dangerous, but also wags. I mean, it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's a nice area where I live, but luckily, you know, if you keep yourself to yourself, you'll tend to be okay. Right, then I'm going in with the Glossier Stretch Concealer. Put that back up there. Just going in with this brush. Don't use an awful lot. I don't feel like you need to use an awful lot. That's why it lasts me such a long time. and just blend it in with your finger. Tuesdays might not be a good day for live stream. It's fine. You've got to test these things out. Okay. Let's just brush the brows out. I've lost my brow glue, so that's not good. I'll have to get a new one. I mean, there wasn't much left in it, so we're just brushing them up. That's about as far as we're going to do. I'm not going to put any brow powder in or anything like that. I just can't be bothered with that today. Okay, powder. So I'm using this one at the moment. It's part of a project pan. So Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 10 Fairlight. And that's what it looks like. I would say that looks more like a banana powder. Where's that thing I've got? We're going to use a powder puff instead of a brush. Hello, lass. You have pretty eyes. Cara, hi. Hi back. You sound like you're from Yorkshire. Are you anywhere near there? Because I feel like lass is a very Leeds, Yorkshire. And I'm just trying to guess where everyone's from. I'm from Lancashire. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you exactly where from. Oh my gosh, Jonathan. Is that an insult? Because I always think that's an insult, Queen Elizabeth I. Because I don't think she was attractive. And I get so many comments on people saying I look like her. I don't think I do. I'd prefer to look like Queen Elizabeth II because she was beautiful in her day. Right, we're going to go in now with the Rare Beauty Cream Bronzer in Bright Side. I'm going to have a look at some pictures of Queen Elizabeth I in her day. I mean, there must be some truth to it because you're not the only one to have said it. So with cream bronzer, you can either paint it on like I'm doing, or you can get a brush and apply it that way. I don't think I like this, but it's another thing I want to use up. I can't understand you, Gordana. You'll need to speak English. So what they need to do live stream is put translate on the live, so I can just click a button and translate. But even then, you know, if the other person doesn't speak English, they wouldn't be able to understand what I was saying. Right, you're going, FTF. Can't even spell. Right, hang on, I need to get a blending brush for this bronzer. Sorry about that. Then we just blend out. I mean, is that the kicks people get from coming into someone's live stream and just trolling? Make sure you think about how they've been raised, to be honest, because if I had children, I would be absolutely disgusted if my child spoke to another human being like that. Right, I can't pronounce your name, but hi, Alucine. Right, I'm going in with the powder bronzer now to set the cream bronzer. That's Revlon Skin Lights in 002 Cans 10. Yeah, it's a very quiet night tonight. Okay, so the bronzer's on. I'm going to keep the blusher neutral. What's the most neutral blusher I can use? I think I'm going to go in with Benefit Havana. It's like a pinky blush. So that's that. Again, blend that out because I don't want it all looking muddy. And I don't really like pigmented blush. Okay, highlighter. Right, I'm going to go in my Colourpop Super Shock in Lunch Money. Which is a bit chunky. And if you're wondering why I'm not showing you the products, really, because they're in Project Pan. When we get to Shop My Stash products, I can show you them a bit more. Right, and then I'm going to go in with my MAC Soft and Gentle. Where's my highlighter? Oh, it's here. And you don't have to use a cream and a highlighter. A cream and a highlight. What am I trying to say? You don't have to use two highlighters. This one is more cream to powder, and then this one is a powder highlighter. So and they're both in project pans, so I want to use them as much as I can. I'm like, what am I trying to say? Just get to the point already. Another drink. Now I'm going in with Huda Glowish. This is in the shade Fair. It's the Luminous Pressed Powder. Right, stop swearing, Jen Lou. Sometimes there's people on this channel that are very young and impressionable, so swear once more, I'll get you out. There's just no need for it. What's happening? Everyday streaming. Thought you wouldn't do that anymore, but happy to join you. Hi Andy. I'm not doing everyday streaming, Dinah. If you look at my streaming, I'm not doing it every day. This is one, I know I did one yesterday, this is one that I want to do because straight after this, straight after I put my makeup on, I'm doing another longer form content, and it's all about eyeshadow palettes. So I wanted to get the makeup on first rather than do 2 different longer form content videos. So that's why I'm doing it today. Tomorrow I'll be doing another one because from now on it's Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I did say that in yesterday's live stream. But when I first came back it was just going to be Monday and Friday, but I feel confident enough to do Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, and if there's a bonus in between, then there's a bonus in between. Let's just push them brows out again. Hi Josh. What's this? Can't, Paul, I'm gonna try and get you out, but I can't even show your message. Hi Lise. Generally you're out as well. I don't have time for that tonight. Okay, let's put some eyeshadow base on now. I mean, what is it with the mean-spirited people coming in today? I don't even know. I mean, it's like, you're not going to get me from like coming on this YouTube channel and doing these live streams. You can say what you want. Does that make you feel good, Jamie? And if I do genuinely look like that, then you've got one good looking. I'm not even going to say it, but it's pretty darn good looking. Okay, so now then, I'm going to go in with the pressed powder first. Okay, if you say so. You sound like a teenager. How old are you? That's something my nephew would have said when he was 15. But again, stop stop saying what you're saying. Oh, you're 67, you're just a very, very immature man, are you? I will get you out, Jamie, because, like I said earlier, young children come into this life and I'm not having it. Just a bit younger than me. I'm nowhere near the age of 67. I'm 20 years younger. I'd rather you didn't subscribe, Jamie. I'm not that desperate for you to subscribe to my channel, because I don't want to talk to you about that kind of thing on every live stream that I do. In fact, I'm just going to get you out now. No, I don't want your money, thanks. And I certainly wouldn't be your wife. Not when I look like something else on your anatomy. Oh, men. Right, so back in with this. This is the last look, and it's going to be another bold eyeshadow look. I want it to look something like this. This is why I'm wearing this jumper today. So it's a Disney Hocus Pocus Witching Hour palette, and I don't really like these kind of shades on me. But I'm going to go in with this again, I think, and just make it like as light as possible in the crease. Going with this fluffy brush. I feel like people like him though, like Jamie, just don't know how to talk to women. It's like if you want to talk to a woman like that, there's other websites that would quite happily talk to you all day about things like that, because they're getting paid by the minute. Right, let's go in with Someone Us. Pretty cool charm shade. And I'm going with a Simpsons mirror. So I always start off in this outer corner, and the reason I do that, I don't think I've ever explained it, is I put it in the outer corner first, and then I blend, like I disperse most of the eyeshadow here, and then I just blend up at the top here. The jumper looks really nice, love the colours. Where did you find it? I think my mum got it from a catalogue called Studio in the UK. I think she did. A couple of Christmases ago. They do jumpers like this on Shein though as well. It's nice and warm. It's what you need for the autumn/winter months. Thank you, Dinah. Right, I think that's okay. Right, we're not going to go in with any more brown. It's going to be a fast eyeshadow look, but what I want to do is go in with this one here. It's like a teal green, very black as black. I go in with the same brush. And then this one is just being stamped on rather than dragged. Just flick that up there a little bit. So tomorrow, in longer form content, I'm going to start using a different palette. Yeah, I'll never be doing 6-7 looks, sorry, 6-7 live streams a week. I just won't go back there. Right, I'm going to take this clean brush and just blend out a bit. Just too much. But Christmas though, Dinah, I was thinking of doing Vlogmas, and I was thinking of doing that for a live stream. Last year I did it for longer form content, so if I do that for a live stream then it would be a video a day. But that's the only time I'd do it. So 1st of December through to the 25th, I think. Can't remember when Vlogmas goes on to. I think it may be the 24th. But I might do mine up until the 25th. Who knows? Right, glitter primer. Just a tiny bit. This glitter primer is lasting so long. So just as much as that, and then blending it out on 2 fingers. Yeah, there's a lot less people and more hate in today's live stream than there was yesterday. Go figure that. I'm going back in with this shade here. Blend this out a bit. Maybe I just need to put it on my community tab when I'm going live. Okay, lash line, what are we doing? I might put green nude down there. Let's wash, well, we're not washing any brushes, but just let's take the colour off the brush. I don't understand half of these names. Maybe it's because I've not watched Hocus Pocus in a while, but I'm not understanding the names at all. Maybe it's from Hocus Pocus 2. That's why I don't understand, because I haven't seen that movie. I do have a brown eyeliner, but okay. Circle of Salt, this one here. I do feel like I like the more warmer tones in this palette. So I like all these, I like them too, and I like these. Those two, like that little quad there, no. Hello from Florida. Where are you from? I'm new. Well, hello. I'm from the UK. Is it still nice and hot in Florida? Do what and how you feel like. Suppose that streaming more than 3 times a week seems to be very exhausting, so it's better to see you in a relaxed mood. Yeah, it can be exhausting. It's not the film in it, it's the trolls. Because makeup, I enjoy putting makeup on. I enjoy chalking. I enjoy talking. Actually, that's not looking too bad. It's vibrant, it's bold, yes, but I think I like this better than the purple look yesterday. I enjoy talking to my subscribers. That's why I'm here. Not to just look at myself in the camera. I can do that off camera, can't I? Like, I can do that in the longer form content is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, but it's been getting a little cooler at night. Oh, has it been raining? It's raining here in the UK. Hello, Gazboy. Wow, you're well. Beautiful. What's a grogs, princess? I don't understand. Sorry. Raining almost every day since spring. Oh, since spring. No, we've had... Here, where I live, probably been raining for about a week. Let's try and get some blend on this now. It's not nice, is it? The rain. It said on the weather, it said that it was supposed to be, you know, a lot like hottest fall, autumn month in years. Like, it's like, where is it? Because I'm not seeing the heat. I don't want to see the heat, to be honest, but yeah, I'm just not seeing it. Oh, right, okay, thank you. Thanks for that, Gazboy. Not with this look, no. I wouldn't pair a red lip with this look. I do that with like orange and yellow eye looks. I do like a good red lip though. Right, I'm not going to answer that. If you want to ask questions like that, you need to go to OF, where they'll gladly answer your questions. Right, I'm just going in with, I used this yesterday, but never mind. Essence the False Flashes Extreme Volume and Curl. That metallic green is stunning. I actually quite like it, you know. I didn't think I would. I'm sure I've worn it before, like when I first got the palette. The only thing is with this is I'm going to have to wear like a lip balm or something like that. Oh, we haven't done the inner corner highlight. We'll do that now. I got distracted. Right, okay, so for inner corner highlight, I've been doing this all week. So I'm going to go in with this one. It's 300 Years. Quite a nice shade. Are you free and single, yes or no? Why? Why are you asking? Just blend this up. Right, so what I'm noticing when I look in the mirror, the green, or should I say the teal, does have sparkles in it. The highlighter shade, 300 Years, is just, I'd say it's more satin. Hi Tim Tam, How do you feel about coloured mascaras? I do like coloured mascaras, but I don't have any in my collection. I would like to try some. I'd like to get a brown mascara, which I know is not really classed as a coloured one. I'd like to maybe get a blue or a teal one, and just some others to try out. But we will get there one day. Have you tried any good ones, Tim Tam? Okay. What I need to do is get my glosses. Let me just turn you around a minute. Right, I'm back. I've got a lot of glosses in here, so what do I want to wear? This one you can't really notice, so I might wear this one by Elf. This one here, so this one is in the shade Pink Quartz. It just looks like your lips but better, if you see what I mean in a minute. I don't like the minty scent. It looks like I've got nothing on the lips though. And when I've got a bold eye look like this, I would recommend, if you do a bold eye look that is, I would recommend you put a lipstick, lip gloss, a bit like this, that doesn't look like anything on the lips. Bye guys, bye. Why can't people just chat? Why can't they just be the normal selves? Is that the way he's normally, just saying crude remarks? Would it, like, if I was on the street and would he just say that to me when I was walking by, asking me what I was wearing? You know, don't know what's wrong with people at all. Anyway, I'm ranting now, and that's not good for anyone. It's not good for me and my blood pressure, and it certainly isn't good for you guys. But anyway, this is the look, guys. I do like it. I think it's nice. Is it bold? Of course. I do neutral looks as well, so don't fear about that. If you don't like a bold eye look, you will be seeing plenty of neutral looks on the channel. Like with this one, for instance. If you're interested in P. Louise, because I know that a lot of people who live outside of the UK are always saying, what do you think of the brand P. Louise? I've got this palette here. It's more of a Valentine's Day palette. It's called Fall in Love with P. Louise, but it's got some shades in it that you can do a fall look with. Like, can you see these ones here? I want to use them, and I probably want to use these shades here as well. Not this one though, because I don't think that's really fall. But this one here reminds me of fall so much. It's called Got Me Falling Deeply, so we'll be doing a look with that soon. So, and I've got so many more palettes in there. So if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to come and join me. I post a lot. I post a lot of long form content. I post shorts, and I post live streams. Like, this is the when did I do it? Well, this is the third live stream I've done this week. I'm going to be doing one more tomorrow and then another on Friday. So yeah, I'd love for you to join me. I have a blue. I wear it a lot, surprisingly, as it brings out the blue in my eyes. Yeah, I feel like blue would do that. I feel like it would work well with yours too. What brand is it, Tim Tam? I know that Maybelline do a lot of coloured mascaras. I think they do Burgundy, and they do the original, but they just seem so expensive. I tend to buy drugstore. I tend to buy ones like £3 or £4, either 17 or Essence. I don't know if Essence do any coloured mascaras. I might have to look into that. So yeah, the hair needs washing. I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. It means a lot, and I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Bye.